Hi, good evening, everyone. On the behalf of RGR Academy, the entire team, we are welcoming all the parents, students who are attending this session. We are very happy to welcome you all. It is a great opportunity for all of you to attend this class. Why? Because in this class 10 CBSE competency based question lecture series, our professor Saranya ma'am is going to explain all the repeatedly asked important competency based grade 10 CBSE questions. At the time, she will explain not only the answer, that means not only the final step, she is going to explain each one of the step in detail. That means you are going to get the very good idea for solving each and every problem. In addition to this, you will be getting some shortcut tips how to solve the competency based question in detail. Number two, when our Professor Saranya ma'am is taking the lecture, at the time, you all need to note down in which way ma'am is explaining and what question she is displaying in this smart board at the backside. At the time, you should take the question and answer so that you keep all of your notebooks and pen ready in front of you so that you can copy the question and answer very seriously. Again, back I'm saying to you, in this competency based question section, why we are emphasizing much more. The reason behind that is you all need to understand in this competency based question session, here we are having the weightage of about 50%. So the weightage is 50%. The reason behind that, you know very well about the recent National Testing Agency announcement. In the case of CBSE board, they already narrated that the competency based question, it is going to come for about totally 50% is exclusively coming from competency based question section. So we should be very serious in attending this competency based question. So please take each one of the question lectures in detail, write it properly in a note, and then have a follow-up. And you need to understand one more information. After the lecture, our Saranya ma'am posted already the beautiful question exercise question. So once you are finishing the session, at the end of the session, you should solve the question and then you can understand in which way the answer will be there, right? So that you'll get the proper idea. So don't miss this session. Let me have a beautiful lecture session along with our Saranya ma'am. I'm introducing our Professor Saranya ma'am. She's going to come and she's going to address all of you. Please give a great warm welcome to Saranya ma'am for attending this wonderful session.
Hi, hello. This is Saranya from RGR Academy. So, in today's session, we'll start competency-based questions, right? So, in this, we have total 13 chapters, right? So, in each and every chapter, we are going to discuss competency-based questions, right? So, I'm going to explain each and every step and how to do each and every step, right? So, first chapter, it's real number. So we have totally 14 chapters. So real numbers, and then polynomial chapter, then a quadratic equation, and then we have trigonometry, application of trigonometry, circle chapter, triangle. So we have totally 14 chapters. So we'll start with the first chapter, real number, right? So in real number, so we have many types of questions, right? So first type is case based question. So in case based question, we have the theory part, that is the paragraph. So first question is, a school wants to distribute 360 chocolates and 840 biscuits equally among students without any reminder. So under real number, we know only LCM value and HCF value, right? So how to find LCM and how to find HCF. In this, under case based question, so we'll get the statement and we have to find LCM and HCF. So here we have 360 chocolates and 840 biscuits. So I'm going to take LCM, right? LCM and then HCF. So here we have to distribute equally. So in this question, I'm going to use HCF method. So in HCF, first we have to do by using prime factorization method. So if I use prime factorization method for 360 and then for 840, right? So how we will do the prime factorization? So only we have to use the prime numbers, right? Yes. So here we have 360. So I'm going to start with the number 2, right? So 2 1 time 2 and the balance 1 2 8 times 16 0, then 2 9 0, and again it's even number, it's 2 table 2 4 times 8 1 2 5 10, and so it's odd number 45, it's divisible by 5. So 5 9 times and 3 3 times, 3 1 time. So here they explain by using equidivision algorithm, but the same question I am doing here by using prime factorization, right? So here we have for 360, the values are 2 cube into 5 into 3 square, and for 840, so 2 4 times 8 2 0 and 2 2 1 0, and again it's 2 table 2 1 0 2 5 times and 5 2 times 5 1 7 3 and 3 1. So by using prime factorization, so only we have to write prime number. So if I take prime factorization, we'll get the answer as 2 cube into 3 into 5 into 7. So for 360, we'll get 2 cube into 5 into 3 square, and for 840, it's 2 cube into 3 into 5 into 7. So how we have to compare both the values? So we have to find the HCF value, right? So HCF means, what is the abbreviation of HCF? HCF abbreviation is, yes, what is the HCF abbreviation? So HCF is the highest common factor, right? So highest common factor, we have to remind that, like the lowest, so opposite. So highest means it's lowest. So we have to write only the lowest power of the given value. So in this, in both, we have to compare the lowest power. So here we have 2 cube, and here also we have 2 cube. So 2 cube 2 cube, the power will be equal, right? So which is equal to 3. So I'm going to take 2 cube into, and if I check the number 3, so in both the value we have 3. So here also it's 3 and here also it's 3. So 3's highest power is 2, and here we have the 3 highest power is 1. So here the highest means we have to write the lowest. So in this, 2 is great, smallest, or 1 is smallest. So 1 is smallest, right? So I'm going to write it as 3 power 1 into 5 power. Here also we have 1 and here it's 1. So 5 power 1. And we have to write only the common number. So 2 cube into 3 into 5, right? So இதுதான் என்னுடைய simplification. So 2 cube is 8 into 3 into 5. So if I simplify this, we'll get the answer as 120. So the final HCF value is 120. So it's by using prime factorization method. So we have another method also, which is equidivision lemma. So by using equidivision lemma, they solve this question, right? And so the first question, we have to find the minimum number of students. So the max, So maximum number of students we have to find, which means it's HCF. So the maximum number of students is 120. So this question is under case based. So competency based questions means we have 6 types of questions under that. So the first type is CBT, that is common case based question, and the second type is source based question. So in source based question, the same like a direct question, find HCF of the given number. So like this we have means it's under source based question, right? So here, so same by using prime factorization itself will try. So here in this they given by using equidivision lemma, but we'll try by using prime factorization method also. So HCF of 135 and 225 is, so the final answer is 45. So here it's 140, 135, and the second number is 225. So if I take prime factorization, we have to choose only prime number. So 5, 2 times 10, 3, 5, 7 times it's 35. And 3, 9 times 3, 3 times 3, 1 time. And then what about 225? If I take prime factorization for the number 225, it's 5 table. 5 4 times 20, 5 5 times 25, 5 9 times 3 3 times 3 1 time. So I'm going to write split up. So 135 is 5 into 3 cube, and for 225, 5 square into 3 square. For this, HCF is equal to, we have to check the common number. In that common number, we have to check the lowest power, because it's HCF, highest common factor, means we have to check the lowest power. If we have to find the LCM, means we have to check the highest power, right? So in this 5 into 3, the common number, and here we have 5, here we have 5. So in this, the highest power is 1, here the highest power is 2. If we compare both the number, the lowest number is 1. So 5 power 1. And for 3, it's 5 square. So 5 into 9, which is equal to 45. So by using prime factorization method, the HCF value for 135 and 225 is equal to 45. Okay, so Rahul Raj. So HCF for the value is 45, right? See, 5 power 1 into 3 cube. And here we have 5 square into 3 square. So in HCF, the highest power should be less. So we have to compare. Here we have 1 and here we have 2. So the least power is 1. So 5. And here it's 3 cube and here it's 3 square. So least power is 2. So I'm going to take 3 square. So 5 into 3 square, which is 45, is the final answer. So this question is under source based question. And then, so the third type is assertion and reason. So the statement 1 is given as the HCF of 306 and 657 is 9. So by using prime factorization itself, we'll find. So if I take HCF of 306 and 657 is 9, and then the second, that is the reason, is given as when equidivision algorithm, if I apply equidivision algorithm, then the remainder, that is a non-zero remainder, is 9. So we'll get final answer, that the remainder answer will be 9. So in normal, if I divide itself, we'll get the answer. So in this, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A, because see, HCF of 306 and 657 is 9. right? So if I take HCF, we'll get the answer as 9. By using equidivision algorithm, the same will get. So see, by using equidivision algorithm, first we have to use division method. So that the greater number we have to put inside and the less number we have to put outside. If I put the question 306 306 into 657, right? So I'm going to divide this. So 306, if I divide 2 times, if I multiple 2 times, we'll get 306 into 2 times 12, 1, 6, 6, 1, 2, right? And I'm going to subtract. Yes, equidivision algorithm means by using division method. See, here 306 and here we have 657, right? So if I divide this, we'll get 2 times of 612 and 5. Here it's 4. And again, I'm going to simplify. So here it's 306. So from this, I'm going to make one division. See, 306. So here the remainder is 45 and the new here divisor is 306. I'm going to put inside. So if I divide this 45, here we have 306. So 45 into 6 times. So 45 into 6 times 6, 30. It's 260. So the remainder is 36, right? 665, it's 30, 24, 27, it's 270. So the remainder is 36. And again by using, so 36, here we have to write it's 45. So 36 one time, 36, and again the remainder is 9, and 36 4 times 36 0. See, in this we have to check the HCF value by using equidivision algorithm. The HCF we have to write here, its remainder is 0. So before step value it's 9. So HCF which is equal to 9, right? So see here 657 which is equal to 657. If I multiple this 306 into 2 and plus 45, it's a remainder. So in CBSE board, the equidivision topic is deleted, right? So it's one of the method. If you don't know this method, just try by using prime factorization method, right? Yes. Then, so the final answer will be, that is the remainder will be 9. So both the assertion and reason will be right. So option A is right. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. That is, reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Yes. Next. So it's under rational number, right? So it's rational and irrational. So root 5 is irrational, right? So we have to plot this in that is line, number line. We have to plot root 5 in the number line. So it's under diagram based questions. So if I plot, that is, if I draw one number line from 0, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to form one right angle triangle. If I form right angle triangle, then I'm going to plot all the values, and by using Pythagoras theorem, that is Pythagoras theorem, it's famous, right? In trigonometry chapter, that is, it's for right angle triangle. So if I simplify, that is if two sides are given, we have to find the third side, means we'll use Pythagoras theorem. In that, the longest side is square, which is equal to sum of square of other two sides. The statement of Pythagoras theorem. If I simplify that, we'll get the answer for this question. So just we have to plot root 5 itself, number line. Then numerical question. So it's a normal question, numerical question. The given value and just direct question. Find HCF or find LCM. It's by using prime factorization. Then the last, that is the sixth type, is application based question. So till now we'll saw how we have to solve the problem, like the, for example, HCF and HCF. Here we have to apply the concept. So the question is, find the largest number which divides 135, 225 and 405. So in this, they didn't mention directly use HCF or directly we have to use LCM, like that. So just they given, we have to find the largest number which divides 135, 225 and 405, leaving the same remainder in each case, right? So in this, I'm going to apply, that is the second, we have three numbers. So second term minus first term and the third term minus second term. So if I subtract 225 minus 135, which is equal to, we'll get the answer. And 405 minus 225, here we'll get the answer as 180. So in this, we have to find the HCF. So for this, out of three, I subtract each and every, that is before term minus the previous, like that, and we'll get 190 and 180. And for this two numbers, we have to take HCF. If I take HCF by using prime factorization, we'll get the answer as 90. So that is her largest number. So we have to find the largest number. So the largest number will be 90. So here we have six types of questions: numerical, application based and case based and source based question, like that. So next chapter, polynomial. So in polynomial, we have only two formulas, like that, right? So the first is the factorization. So x plus a something, and then the very important theorem, remainder theorem. So in this, so these are all the concept in polynomial chapter. So under case based question, here we have one question. Her rectangular park as its length represented by the polynomial. So the polynomial equation is given as x square plus 5x plus 6 into m. So the polynomial equation means it's under its quadratic equation. So quadratic equation means the highest power should be 2, right? So quadratic means the highest power should be 2. Yes. So terms of LCM and HCF, it's LCM means it's least common multiple and HCF means it's highest common factor, right? Yes. Then, so in polynomial, the quadratic equation is given as x square plus 5x plus 6 and the breadth is given as x plus 2. Okay, so x plus 2 is a linear equation because the highest power is 1. So x highest power is 1. So it's linear equation and here we have quadratic equation. So length is given as quadratic equation and breadth is given as linear equation. So the first question is, we have to find the area of the park. So we have to find the area. So what is the area of rectangle format? Area of rectangle, which is equal to L into B, right? So just we have to multiple the length value and the breadth value. So if I multiple three terms in polynomial equation into the two terms in the polynomial equation. See, length is given as x square plus 5x plus 6 and breadth is given as x plus 2. So x square plus 5x plus 6 into x plus 2. So in quadratic equation we have 3 terms and in linear equation we have 2 terms. So I'm going to multiple each and every term. So x square into x square into 2, 5x into x, 5x into 2 and 6 into x, 6 into 12. So if I multiple, we'll get the answer as x cube plus 2x square plus 5x square plus 10x plus 6x plus 12. So in this, we have to simplify, right? So it's x cube and here we have like term and here we have like term. So what is like term? So if we have the same coefficient, that is here we have x square, here we have x square, so both are like term. So in coefficient just we have to add. So 5 2 7 x square plus 16x plus 12. So we'll get the answer in cubic form. What is cubic? Yes, cubic equation means the highest power should be 3, right? So for quadratic, the highest power should be 2. For linear, the highest power should be 1. And for cubic, the highest power should be 3. Yes, very good. So the answer is, that is the final answer is in cubic equation, right? And so first option, that is the first part we completed. And what about the second part? So yes, so it's integer, right? So numerical, it's integer type. So integer means all the numbers, positive, negative, along with 0, right? So we have to substitute x is equal to 2 in this cubic equation. So if I substitute x is equal to 2 in this cubic equation, we'll get the integer value. So just x cube plus 7x square plus 16x plus 12. So x is equal to 2. So 2 cube is 8 plus 4, 28 plus 32 plus 12. So just if we add this, we'll get the final answer as 80, which is equal to 80, right? So this is case based question. It's under polynomial equation. Then the next question is source based question. So it's under factor theorem, that is reminder theorem. So reminder theorem is just we have a quadratic equation and we have factor. So just if we divide, we'll get the answer. So here we have the p of x is given as 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5 and it's divided by x is equal to, sorry, x minus 2. So it's a factor and here we have cubic equation, right? So we have to find 2 more factor for this cubic equation. So just by using reminder theorem, that is the condition. So by using reminder theorem, just we have to put one factor which is equal to 0. So here the one factor is given as x minus 2. So x minus 2 which is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. So we find x value as 2. So just substitute the value 2 in this cubic equation, then we'll get the remainder value. So this is a condition for remainder theorem. So x minus 2 is equal to 0, which is x is equal to 2. So we have to substitute this value in the given cubic equation, which is P of 2 is equal to 2 times of 2 cube minus 3 times of 2 square plus 4 into 2 minus 5. So 2 cube 8, it's 16 minus 4, 12 plus 8 minus 5. So P of 2 which is equal to 7. So the remainder value is 7. So without using remainder theorem, also will solve by using long division method, which is x minus 2, and here it's 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5. So by using long division also we'll try the same question. Yes, it's right. So 7 is the answer. Yes, Ragul Raj. Then, so the third type, assertion and reason. So the given question is x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Then p of 1 is equal to 0. So it's a condition under remainder theorem. Then it's a factor. So the reason is given as according to factor theorem. That is, in remainder theorem, one factor will be defined. That is, one factor will be given. Just we have to put which is equal to 0, and then we have to find x is equal to something value, and we have to substitute the x value in the previous, that is cubic or quadratic equation, and we'll simplify and we'll find the remainder value. Here the question is from factor theorem. So if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x, that is some polynomial, then the p of 1 is equal to 0. So the reason is, so according to factor theorem, the condition is if p of a is 0, then x minus a is a factor. So both is right. So assertion is also right and the reason is also right. So it's implies if and only if condition. If LHS is equal to RHS, then RHS is also is equal to LHS. So according to factor theorem, if P of A is equal to 0, then we'll write it as x minus A is a factor. And if x minus A is a factor, then we'll write it as P of A is equal to 0. So both the conditions are same. So here the assertion is true and the reason is also true. So option A is right. Okay. So next, the third chapter is pairs of linear equation. So under pairs of linear equation, yes, Jaswant, hi. Yes, option A is right. Okay. So next, the chapter is 3. It's pairs of linear equation in two variables, right? So in this, the case-based question is, so under pairs of linear equation in two variable, the most of the question is from uh, they given two equation, and just we have to find the value of x or we have to find the value of y, right? So here the case based question is given as a school canteen sells sandwich and juice. So sandwich and juice we have, so two sandwiches and one juice cost is given as 90, and three sandwich and two juice cost is 140. So here it's statement. We have to form a algebraic expression. So first we have to form equation and then we have to simplify and we have to find the x value and y value. So it's under case based question. So first I'm going to make equation. So two sandwich. So sandwich is taken as x and juice is taken as y. So 2x plus y is equal to 90 rupees. And 3x plus 2y is equal to 140 rupees. So from this, we have to find the x value, that is each cost of sandwich and juice. So x and y. So here we'll use three methods. The first method is substitution method or elimination method, and the third method is cross multiplication method. So mostly we will use elimination method and then substitution method, right? So by elimination method, if I try, see here we have 2x plus y is equal to 90 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 140. So if I apply elimination method, we have to make that any one of the coefficients should be equal. So here we have two variable x, y, right? Any one of the unknown variables coefficient should be same. So here we have x, here we have y. So the same 3, 2, and here we have 1 and here we have 2. So I am going to change the unknown value y's coefficient equal. So in equation 2, I am writing as it is 3x plus 2y is equal to 140. And in equation 1, I am going to multiply it by 2. So 2 into 2 is 4x plus 2y, which is equal to 180. So the first equation, I multiply it by 2. So 2 into 2 is 4x and plus 2y, which is equal to 180. And in equation 2, I am going to write as it is. So in elimination method, we have to make any one unknown variable coefficient should be same, right? Yes, very good, Rahul Raj. So x is equal to 40 and y is equal to 10, right? Yes, we'll solve. Yes, what about Jashwant? Are you trying? Yes. Okay. So here we have 4x plus 2y is equal to 180 and here we have 3x plus 2y is equal to 140. So I'm going to change these symbols. Okay. Okay, super. Rifkant, right? Yes. So x is equal to 40 and y is equal to 10. Yes, we will check. See, here 4x plus 2y is equal to 180, 3x plus 2y is equal to 140, right? So just I'm going to subtract each. So 2y minus 2y gets cancelled and 4x minus 3x will be x is equal to 180 minus 140 is 40. Super. So x value is equal to 40 and so it's under by using elimination method, right? So if I substitute x is equal to 40 in equation 1, so 2 times of x is 40 plus y is equal to 90 and 80 plus y is equal to 90 and y is equal to 90 minus 80, y is equal to 10, right? So both the value, that is x and y, both is right. Okay, Sajida, yes. So the answer is 40, 10. Yes, very good. So x means x is mentioned as sandwich, right? And y is mentioned as juice, right? So here the juice value is 40, sorry, sandwich value is 40 and the juice value is 10, right? So till this clear. So it's under case based question, will solve by using elimination method. So if you don't know elimination method, just you go with substitution method, right? So which you feels easy, you can try. So both the methods are easy, elimination and substitution. So the answer is yes, sandwich value is 40 and juice value is 10. And in pairs of linear equation, the main concept, what is the main concept? Infinite solution, right? Yes. So see, here we have, that is consistency. So here we have three conditions. So first, the general equation is given as x1 a1 x plus b1 y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2 x plus b2 y plus c2 is equal to 0. So here the consistency conditions are, see here, a1 a1 by, that is its fraction, a1 by a2, it's not equal to b1 by b2, so it's under nature of it. So here we have three conditions. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 and A1 by A2 which is equal to B1. So here it represents A and A, it's a coefficient of X, and for the value of B1 and B2 it's a coefficient of Y, and the C is mentioned here, it's constant value. So here we have three conditions. So in this, the question is given, we have to find the nature of the root, that is nature of the solution, which type we have. So in from 3 we have to check which is satisfied. See, so the first equation is 2x plus 3y minus 11 and 4x plus 6y minus 22 which is equal to 0. So I'm going to compare here. See, a1 a2, so all three I'm going to compare. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. What is A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2? Yes, yes, Sangamitran. Say A1 by A2. I'm going to write A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, right? So A1 is 2 by A2 is 4, 3 by 6 minus 11 by minus 22, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, minus minus 1 by 2. So all the three values are equal. Yes, very good. Yes, Sajira, very good. So all the three values are equal. So it's 1 by 2, right? So all three, that is the third condition, it's satisfied. If all the three is equal, then the nature is infinite solution. We have infinitely many solutions. So it's coincide line, right? So if I draw, for example, the line 1 is this and the second line is also coincide with the same. Yes, Rahul Raj, it's right. Very good. And the next, so here we have assertion and reason question. Here we have diagram based question. So it's under pairs of linear equation and two variables. So they are given two equation, x plus y is equal to 6 and x minus y is equal to 2. So by using graphically, we have to solve x and y value. So here the first option is given as find the point of intersection from graph. So we have to plot two line in graph and we have to check where it intersects. So that's the first question, and just verify algebraically. So algebraically means just by using substitution method or by using elimination method will prove that, right? See, so here we have to check the intersection point, right? So just the by using two equations, just I'm had both equation and if I simplify, we'll get x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. It's under intersect, that is we have to find the intersecting point where the two lines intersect in the common point. So the answer is 4 comma 2 is the final answer. And see, it's numerical question means it's a direct question. If they given two equation and they mentioned solve by using elimination or solve by using substitution. If they mention only by using substitution, we have to use only substitution method. If they mentioned as elimination method, only by using elimination method only we have to solve, right? So here they mentioned as we have to solve by using the substitution method, right? Yes, Ragul, it's right. It's infinite. See, so we saw elimination method, right? So in this question, I'm going to solve by using substitution method. See, in substitution method, just we have to write the equation 1 as in terms of x or in terms of y, and then we have to substitute that y is equal to value or something x is equal to value in equation 2, and then if I simplify, we'll get the final answer. See, here we have 2x minus y is equal to 4, and the second equation is x plus y is equal to 5. So in first equation, I am going to write y is equal to, see, y is equal to 4 minus 2x, y is equal to 2x minus 4, right? So minus y is equal to 4 minus 2x, and y is equal to minus 2x. So I am going to multiple minus on both sides. We will get y is equal to 2x plus 4. And I'm going to substitute this y value in this equation. So x plus 2x minus 4, which is equal to 5. And we have to simplify like terms and the constant terms. So x plus 2x is 3x minus 4 minus 5, which is equal to 0. So 3x minus 9 is equal to 0, and 3x is equal to 9, and x is equal to 3. So by using substitution method, the x value is 3, and we have to substitute x in y or in by first equation. So if I substitute x is equal to 3 in this equation, which means it's y is equal to 2x minus 4. So y is equal to 2x is 3 minus 4, it's 6 minus 4. So y is equal to 2. So by substitution method, x value is 3 and y is equal to 2. Yes, till this clear? So x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2 is the final answer. It's by substitution method and the same. So application based question. So application based question means throughout the concept, that is in linear equation two variable concept, we have many concept, right? So we'll solve many sums. That is the only three method, that is only two method, elimination or substitution method. So here the sentence, that is the statement is given, just we have to apply the concept and then we have to simplify. So here the question is given as the sum of two number is 27 and the difference is 3. What is the number? So here we have to take two number. If I add two number which is equal to 27 and the difference is 3, then we have to find the number which is x is equal to. So here the number is taken as x and y. So the two numbers are x and the another number is y. So if I add two number, we'll get the answer as 27. If I subtract the two number, we'll get the answer as 3. Then we framed here two equation. The first equation is x plus y is equal to 27 and x minus y is equal to 3. Two equation, right? And after this, we'll use elimination or substitution. We'll get the answer for x and y. Yes, can you try? And what is the answer for x and what is the answer for y? Yes, can anyone try? See, here we have x plus y is equal to 27 and x minus y is equal to 3. X plus y is equal to 27. X minus y is equal to 3. So if they didn't mention any method, just we'll solve whatever method we know. So by using elimination, we have to check any one of the unknown variable coefficient should be same. So here y y it's same 1 1, for x is also same, and then we have to change the sign for cancelling. So here already we have plus y minus y, so it's directly without changing the sign will directly change it, right? It's directly cancelled. So x it's 2x, which is equal to 30, x is equal to 15. So x we find it as 15, and then we have to substitute x value in equation 1 or equation 2, then we'll find the value of y. So x is 15. So 15 plus y is equal to 27. Y is equal to 27 minus 15. Y is equal to 12. Is this right? So x value is 15 and y value is 12. Right? So by using elimination method, I tried. So in pairs of linear equation, we have only two method and the conditions also. So elimination method or by using substitution method. So these are all the concept. And here we have 6 types of questions. It's under case based and source based and numerical and then application based, right? Okay. So the next chapter 4 is quadratic equation. So in quadratic equation, we have only two concepts. The first concept is quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, which means it's minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So direct substitution will find the x value by using quadratic formula. It's the first. And second is its nature of roots. That is, we have to find the nature of roots with the help of discriminant value. What is discriminant? So it's discriminant. It's b square minus 4ac, right? So b square minus 4ac. It's discriminant. Here we have three nature of roots. If b square minus 4ac it's greater than 0 or equal to 0 or it's less than 0, right? So we have many. So under this concept, we have case-based question. A ball is thrown upward from the ground, and here its velocity such that its height after t second it's we'll get it as h of t is equal to minus 5t square plus 20t. So here we have to find the uh, after how many seconds will the ball reach maximum height. So we have to check if I throw the ball in maximum height, that is in t second, if t is equal to 1, in 1 second time, if I throw the ball, and what if I throw it's in 2 seconds, it reach how many levels? We have to find the maximum height of the ball for after the few seconds. So here the given as h of t is equal to minus 5t square plus 20t. So if I simplify, see h of t is given as minus 5t square plus 20t. Just we have to compare this with at square. So here it's the form of at square plus bt plus c. So a is given, it's a coefficient of t square. If I compare, a is equal to minus 5 and b is equal to 20. So it's maximum height. We have to find the maximum height, right? It's that is h of t we have to equate with 0. So h of t is equal to 0 means it's minus 5t square plus 20t is equal to 0. From this t it's quadratic, minus 5t plus 4 which is equal to 0, right? Here it's 5 into 4. Here we have 5. See, minus 5t if I take outside t plus 4, which is equal to 0. So t is equal to 0, minus 5 if I take here, it's minus t is equal to 4. So we'll get 0 and 4. So it's reached the maximum height in 4 seconds. So after 4 seconds, the ball reaches the maximum height, right? So it's under case-based question. So source-based question means, see, you have to find the roots. Here we have quadratic equation. So if they given quadratic equation, we have to find the x value. So by using quadratic formula, we'll find x value, or by using nature of root also, that is splitting the middle term, we'll try. Or nature of root means just b square minus 4ac also will try, right? So just from starting itself, we'll check the root is real or the root is imaginary or it's equal root. So see, here we have x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So to find the value x, we'll use here two methods. The first, by using direct formula, which is quadratic formula, or by using splitting the middle term, right? So first we'll check the nature of root, right? So nature of root means if it's d less than 0, d greater than 0, or d equal to 0, this d is mentioned as b square minus 4ac. So here we have to compare a square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So in this, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to it's 6, right? Yes. Then b square is 25 minus 4ac is equal to 0. 25 minus, it's right, multiplication. 24 is equal to 0, 1. So 1 is greater than 0. If 0 is greater, then here we'll get distinct root. Distinct root means we'll get two different values. Yes, Rahul Raj, it's right. 1 greater than 0, it's the condition. So if it's greater than 0, then it's distinct roots, right? So distinct roots means we have two different x values. What about if we have equal to 0? Yes, Ragul Raj, can you try? What about if we have 0 equal to 0? That is, the discriminant value is equal to 0 means what is the nature of root? Yes, can you try? Okay. It's real for, it's greater than means it's a distinct real roots. Here it's right. What about here? If we have 0 0, that is equal, discriminant is equal to 0 means, yes, it's real roots, it's right, but one word is missing. If discriminant is equal to 0 means the solution will be equal real roots, right? Equal. For example, x is equal to 2 comma 2. So both the x values will be equal under the condition discriminant is equal to 0. If discriminant is greater than 0, solution is real. That is distinct real roots. And if discriminant is less than 0, what is the nature of root? Yes, very good. It's two equal real root. Yes, it's right. If D it's less than 0 means here it's no real roots. See, no real roots means here we have only, we don't have the real roots, but they have two imaginary roots. For example, in terms of I, so no real roots means imaginary roots. Here it present imaginary roots, right? Yes. So assertion and reason questions. So it's under triangle formula. So that is triangle chapter. In triangle chapter, the very important concept, that is the very important, is only two theorem. It's a BPT theorem and APT theorem. It's a direct question. What about if they ask like case based or application based question? See, shall we try one question? Here the case based question, right? So two poles of the height, two poles of the eye, the one is 6 meter and the another is 10 meter, stand on the same straight line on the level ground. At the same time, they cast shadows of the length 3 meter and 5 meters. So it's case based. So first we have to frame two triangles. See, just see, first straight line 6 meter and here it's 10 meter. Then at the same time it make us shadow. So 6 meter right pole is shadows 3 and the 10 meters shadow is 5, right? So this is the question we have to find, that is we have to prove that the triangle formed by the poles and the shadows are similar. So both the triangles, poles and the shadows are similar. We have to prove. And the second is find the ratio of their heights using similarity. So by using, that is by using similarity, you have to find the ratio of the height. So it's under case based question. See here. So they mentioned the poles as A, B, C, D. Here it's B, E shadow and here it's F. And A, B, E is 90. This right angled triangle, and AEF AEB is equal to CFD. Yes, AEB is equal to CED. So here the angle similarity, that is angle means both the, for example if I have like this, here it's 60 degree, here it's 70 degree. A, B, C and B, A, C. Right? So A, B, C. Yeah. A, here it's 60 degree and here it's 70 degree. So if I place this in here, so both the triangles are similar. That is by using angle is same. So by using angle similarity, it satisfies. So like that, the both the conditions are satisfied, then it's proved. So in triangle, the famous theorem, it's Pythagoras theorem. So under this also we have questions, right? Yes. So till now we completed 5 chapters. Yes, fifth chapter is arithmetic progression. So in arithmetic progression, we have only two formulas. The first formula is find the nth term, like that, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. Then the second is sum of nth term of an AP. For example, you have to add, that is, they given as 2 plus 3 plus 4 dot 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 dot. In this, we have to use sum of nth term. So sum of nth term is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d formula we have to use, right? So in arithmetic progression, we have only two concepts. In that, we have make case based question, source based question, application based, numerical. So all the type of questions we have here, right? So AP format, and here see the formula we have to find nth term. So find the 15th term of an AP. So by using a plus n minus 1 into d will solve. And in assertion and reason, so the assertion is given as in an AP, the difference between the consecutive, that is a continuous next value, is constant. So the reason, that is the reason is given as d is equal to, d means it's a common difference, d is equal to a2 minus a1, which means the second term minus the first term, like that, that is the third term minus the second, fourth term minus the third term, fifth term minus the fourth term, like that. So if I simplify, that is, if I apply the concept here, then it's satisfied. This is both the statements are true. That is, assertion is also true and the reason is also true, and the R is the correct explanation for the assertion A, right? So both are right. So option A is right. And diagram based question here we have. So in each chapter we have competency based question. So it's triangle chapter. Then see here we have quadratic geometry, coordinate, right? Coordinate geometry. So in coordinate geometry we have, what are all the concepts we have? Distance formula and then midpoint formula, right? So in most of the chapters we have only two formulas. If I apply the two formula and the concept, then we'll find the answer. Then, so in coordinate geometry we have distance formula, which means if they given 2 points, for example in ordered pair, x1 y1 x2 y2 is given, and we have to find the distance formula, means it's distance, d is equal to root of the second term minus the first term the whole square plus y coordinate. So here we have to see the ordered pair, it's x comma y, right? X axis comma y axis. So x axis is also called abscissa and y axis is also called ordinate, right? So using this, here we have a point, that is it starts and it reaches one point, so it's b. AB is given, we have to find the distance. So by using distance formula, it's root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. We'll get the answer. See, so in first question itself, both the methods we're going to apply. One is distance and another is midpoint formula, right? So the distance formula, can anyone try? Yes. See, distance formula means it's root of, that is d is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, which is equal to its root of x, that is here we have 2 points, it starts from 2 comma 3 and it reaches 8 15. So here it's x1 y1 x2 y2, right? Yes, matriculation. Students, yes, you can see, just you see the concept uh, in quadratic geometry or in trigonometry. So these are all the common chapter, right? So just you listen. Yes, Ragul. See, the question is given as a is equal to x1, y1, that is 2, 3, and b given as 8, 15. We have to find the distance. Can you find the distance for this a, b? Yes. So here it's formula x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Yes, can you try and say the answer? What is distance? So x2 is 8 minus x1 is 2 plus y2 is 15 minus 3 the whole square root of 36 plus 144 169, it's 13. Is this right, Ragul? Yes, is this right? So the distance D is equal to 13. So for same question, we'll find midpoint also. See, what is midpoint? Midpoint means, for example, if I take one line, straight line, here it's A, B. So A is given as 2, 3, and B is given as 8, 15. Midpoint means we have to find the middle value of this line. So this part, right? So how we will find? Just adding abscissa. Abscissa means it's x-axis, right? So just adding x-axis divided by 2 and adding y-axis, which means it's ordinate. Adding ordinate divided by 2, it's a midpoint. See, just first 2, 8, 10 by 2. 3, 15, it's 18 by 2. So 5, 9. So 5, 9 is the answer. Clear? So same question will find distance and midpoint. And the same concept, see here, the same A, that is 2 points are given, PQ, 2 points are given, then we find distance. So same, by using distance formula, we'll find the value for D, right? And assertion and reason. See, what is collinear? Collinear means if I gave 3 points, the 3 points it lies in the same line, then we called it as collinear. So that the given 3 points are collinear. If it's equal to 0 means, if the condition is satisfied, it's equal to 0, then it's collinear. Yes, very good. It's right, Ragul. So 3 points, if it lies in same, then we called it as collinear. Okay. Yes, shall we solve? So f of k is given as 2k minus 1. Yes, Ragul, shall we try that question? And then we'll proceed, right? See, yes. So f of k is given as 2k minus 1, right? Then f composition f of k is equal to 5. F composition f of k is equal to 5. Listen, we have to find k value, right? See, just first f of k is given as 2k minus 1. So here, as it is f composition, 2k minus 1 is equal to 5, right? Then again, it's f composition of something k value, which is can be written as 2 times of k minus 1 na. So I'm going to write 2 times of here all two terms is k minus 1, which is equal to 5. If you simplify this, will get the k value. Yes, can you say yes, area is equal to 0? It's right, which means the collinearity condition is satisfied, right? Yes, so see here, f of k, it's, if we simplify, can you say k value? Yes, so 2 into 2, 4k minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 5. 4k minus 3 is equal to 8. K is equal to 2. So k is equal to 2 is the final answer. Yes. And then in 10th, the very easy chapter is trigonometry. It's easy. Yes, trigonometry is easy or tough. What about Ragul? Yes, k is equal to 2. It's right. Da. Yes. Ragul, yes, k is equal to 2 is right. Okay. So trigonometry is easy or difficult? Okay, easy. Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you. See. Yes, can you mention your name? Okay, Ragul. So for you, trigonometry is easy, right? So can you say what is the value for cos 60? Yes, cos 60. What is the value for cos 60? Tamilovian. Okay, da. Tamilovian. Yes, it's nice. Yes. So can you try what is the value for cos 60? Super. 1 by 2. Ah. Okay. See, by using and trick, we'll find the values, or by using quadratic also we'll find the value for all the degrees. So just I'll say you. Okay, 1 by root 2. Okay, we'll check. See, by using and, see here we have from little finger we have to start. It's 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90, right? So 0 degree, see listen, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, right? See, remind this formula. Sine means it's root below by 2. Cos means it's root above by 2, right? See, listen carefully. Sine means it's root below by 2. Cos means it's root above by 2. So the question is cos 60 degree, right? See, 0, 30, 45, 60. So 60 degree. Cos means it's above. So above we have only one finger, right? So root 1 divided by 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. See, if the same concept will apply. What about sine 60? See, sine 60 means it's below, right? So below 60 degree we have 3 fingers. So below means it's root 3 by 2. See, sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Is this easy? Okay, so yes, Ragul, it's 0, 1, and that's for only you remain for 0 degree and 90 degree, right? So what about in between? Okay, so it's increased the null, it's 1 by 2, right? Okay, yes, it's, see here they given assertion and reason question. Sine 30 is equal to sine 60. Is this right? Sine 30 is equal to sine 60. So sine 60 is equal to 1 by 2. What about sine 30? Cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. What about sine 30? Is also 1 by 2, right? So it's both are equal. Then, so the reason is given as complementary angle have interchanged sine and cos value. Yes, it's right. So both are A is right and it's a correct explanation. See, can you try this question? So the sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so how it's 1 we have to define. It's okay. So try this. Okay. See, the question is, yes, diagram based question. Can you try? Yes, it's right. Yes, identity. Yes, sine square theta plus cos square, that is sine square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. It's identity we know, but they given as prove the identity. So how you will prove? For example, you have to take it as, for example, x is equal to 60 degree. Like that you have to take. So sine square 60 plus cos square 30, like that, right? So it's opposite. Or square sine square 60 plus cos square 60 you have to mention, and you have to substitute sine 60 value and cos 60 value, and then you have to square and you simplify, you'll get the answer as 1. So its identity we know, but in case they given the identity and you have to prove, means just assume some degree and you have to substitute, and you have to substitute the value, and then if you solve you'll get the answer 1, which is equal to 1 we will get, right? So can you try this diagram based question? So here we have triangle ABC, and it's mentioned angle B is 90 degree, angle B is 90 degree, and angle A is given as 30 degree, and BC is equal to 10 centimeter, right? Yes, can you try and say what is the value, that is what is the side AC side? See, right angle triangle, it's B 90 degree, A and it's C. So A is given as 30 degree and BC side is 10 centimeter. We have to find AC side. Yes, AC. AC is the hypotenuse side, right? So how we will find? Yes, how we will find this? Yes, we will try. Yes, Tamirovian. So it's direct answer only. See, here theta is given. So the one side is given. For example, if I take A is an angle, we have to mention the that is A, that is theta's opposite, it's opposite, and 90-degree opposite hypotenuse, and the remaining is adjacent, right? See, here, why we have to use sine? Why we have to use trigonometric function sine? Yes, can anyone explain? Okay, Rahul. Hypotenuse is 20. Yes, we will check. See, why we are using sine? Yes. So, in trigonometric ratio, we have 6 trigonometric function, right? Sine, cos, tan, and cosecant, secant, cot. So, for all, we have ratio also. So, for sine, it's opposite by hypotenuse. For cos, it's adjacent by hypotenuse, like that. And so, here, the one value is known. Okay. So, because we have to assume, is it right? Okay, da. Yes, I will explain. See, why we have to take sine alone means here we have to find hypotenuse value x, right? And the known value is opposite side value. So known unknown will find the value, hypotenuse value, right? Because if I take sine 30, which is equal to O by H. It's 10 by, we don't know it's X. So sine 30 value, you know, right? If you take cos, so cos 30 நீங்க எடுத்தீங்கன்னா, here we have adjacent also we don't know, hypotenuse also we don't know. So in this case, we have to only use sine. So with the help of trigonometric ratios. So sine 30 is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Is this right? 10 by h. H is equal to 20. Yes. So h is equal to 20 is right. But why we have to use sine cos? Yes, very good, Ragul. Yes. So that's it. So it's under diagram based question, and here we have circle chapter. Then so area related to circle, it's also easy, right? For in that we have what are all the formulas we have in area related to circles. In area related to circles, we have major sector, minor sector, major segment, minor segment. So it's theta by 362 pi r or pi r square, like that. We have 4 to 6 formulas, right? Then, so in surface area and volume, we have 6 shapes, right? Normal cone, cylinder, sphere, like hemisphere, like that, hemisphere, and circle, like the sphere, like that. We have okay. Yes, which chapter you confusion? Area related to circle, Ragul, or surface area and volume? Which? Okay, so here we have diagram based question. So in surface area and volume, the main is CSA and TSA. So what is CSA and what is TSA? Okay. So already in CBSE we have these types of questions only, right? So but this year they mention 50 percentage of question is from competency based question. So it's application based, case based, numerical, so all together source based questions. So these are all the, so it's compulsory 50 percentage of question from this. Okay, Rahul. So area related to circle, you're a little bit confused. Okay. See, just in that we have a sector and segment, right? Yes. Sector segment, if you know, will do that also. And numerical, and here we have application based. Okay. Its probability is easy. So the last chapter is probability is easy or tough. Yes, so the last chapter, probability, right? So in probability, the most of the is easy. Okay. So here we have only one formula, right? So it's total sample space. That is, in denominator, we have the total sample space, and in numerator, it's favorable case, right? So favorable case divided by the total sample space. It's probability. So the question is from, if I toss one coin, or if I toss two coin, or dice, if I throw one die, if I throw two dice, and cards based, we have 52 cards. So in that we'll get the question. So these are the three types. So here the question is given, a die is rolled once. So if I throw the die once, what is the probability of getting even number? Yes, can you try? Yes, if I throw a die, we'll get the total sample space as 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in this, what is the probability of getting the number only? It's even. So in 6 numbers, the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, right? So 3 numbers are even number, right? So here the favorable case is 3, and the total sample space will be 6, right? Probability sample space, total sample space is 6. Favorable means it's only, even number is 3. So the total sample space means, yes, 3 by 6, it's 1 by 2. Very good. So favorable case divided by the total sample, which is equal to 1 by 2, is the answer. Yes, it's right. Then, so the same, if I throw one die, what is the probability of getting the odd number? So odd number means it's 1, 3 and 6. 1, 3 and 5 is the odd number, right? So the same, 3 divided by 6, which is equal to 1 by 2. So same answer. Yes, 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2, is right. Yes, so the question is under um, probability, it's for only one die, right? So here assertion and reason question. See, here we have many definition. Impossible event and sure event. So impossible event means it's equal to 0, and the possible sure event, that is certain event which is equal to 1, and mutually exclusive event. So we have many. So here it's given, assertion is given as probability of an impossible event. So probability of an impossible event means it's 0, right? So which means it's impossible. It's didn't occur any impossible event which is equal to 0. And so the reason is given as, right, impossible event cannot occur, right? So here there it's nothing. It's cannot occur anything. It's equal to 0. So The reason is also right for this assertion. So both are right. So both the statements are true and it's a right explanation. So option A is right. And here it's diagram based. For example, if I roll this spinner, see here I'm going to separate it for 8 equal parts. And what is the probability of getting the hard number? So 8 in out of 8, the probability of getting odd is 4 numbers, right? It's 1, 3, 5, 7, and even it's 2, 4, 6, 8, right? So the favorable case is 4 and the total sample space is 8. So 4 by 8, which is equal to 1 by 2 is the answer. So it's under diagram based question. And numerical question. Two coins are tossed together. What's the probability of getting two heads? Yes, can you try? See, I'm going to toss two coins. So if I toss two coins, what is the sample space? If I throw two coins, what is the sample space? Yes, it's right. So the next question. Yes, Rahul, it's right. See, if I toss two coins, probability of getting two heads. See, the favorable case divided by the sample, right? So the sample for head. So head tile. In this, we have to throw head tile, right? So if I throw two coins, the total sample space will be 4, right? So 4, and what about two heads? 1, 2, 3 chances. Okay, so the question is, what is the probability of getting two heads? So in two coins, which is same, that is in both the coin, we have to get head. So only one chance, head. It's 1 by 4 is the answer. And at least one tile means at least one tile will get. So 1, 2, 3. So for that question, it's 3 by. Yes, 1 by 4 is the answer. So 2 8 means it's 1 by 4. And at least one tile means it's 3 by 4, right? So the last question is application based question. It's under probability chapter. See the last question. It's a card based question, right? So card based question means it's a deck of 52 cards we have. What is the probability of king? So out of 52 cards, we have to separate 13, 13, 13, 13. It's 4 different shapes, but 2 different colors. It's 26, 26, right? So here the king means in each 13, 13, 13, 13, we have one king. So totally we have 4 kings. So the total favorable case is 4 divided by the total sample space is 52, which is 1 by 13. And the second question, what is the probability of getting the red card? So red card means it's uh, black card 26 and red card 26, right? So red card 26 means it's 13 plus 13, red card 26 divided by the total sample space 52, which is equal to 1 by 2 is the answer. Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, Rahul. So the answer is 26 divided by 52. Yes, 26 divided by 52, right? So if we simplify that, it is equal to 1 by 2 is the answer. Yes, very good. So till this will stop, right? So we'll discuss all the chapters, and in each chapters we'll discuss the questions, competency based questions, right? So in each question it's under case based, source based, and application based, and numerical based, and diagram based question, and graphical based questions. So all the type of questions we discussed. So in board exam also they will ask 50% of questions like this, right? So do well your exams. I think so. Feb 15 is your board exam for class 10, right? So all the best for your exams, and keep solving sums. Yes, yes, Ragul, do well your exam. Yes. So till this will stop. Thank you. Yes, Ragul, Feb 17 is your max exam, right? Yes, do well. All the best. Yes. So till this will end the live session. Thank you.